So hello guys, welcome back to another session of pre-market analysis, and in this session we are going to discuss about the potential movements of EURUSD and GBPUSD. Okay, so in this moment we can see the daily time frame chart. We are always going to start from daily time frame, then we'll go on a shorter time frame to get on to our analysis. Okay, so on a daily time frame we think we can see that some kind of buy sell liquidity is being generated, low resistance liquidity. Okay, buy sell liquidity is being generated, and I have like hidden my drawings are there right now. Okay, so I have hidden them, but anyways you guys can see there's a fair value gap. Okay, these two are the order blocks, okay, which I have marked. This particular thing is also an order block. If you go on a smaller time frame, for an example 4 hour, this is how the market will look like on a 4 hour time frame. Okay, now let's see what is going to happen, right? Okay, so there's an assembly that happened which took the price down, and it again went back up to 50% equilibrium with taking out buy stops and in some kind of fair value gap. Got it? Now then it again went down, then it started generating in this particular position. So if we go on 1 hour time frame, we can see that this one thing we could see. Now in this 1 hour time frame, this is the order block, and price has been remaining below this order block. Okay, it has been pushed away from this order block, this up close candles. Okay, and this is a fair value gap on 1 hour time frame, and it has been like properly respected. So this fair value gap is respected. Now the market moved down. Okay, and again came back to this point. It took out buy stops. You guys can see here that it took out buy stops. First it took out buy stops. Let's delete this SMT. Okay, so it took out buy stops lying over these things and lying over these things. So it took out those buy stops and again went back down. So it took out sell stops, then buy stops. Okay, then it again went down, but you guys can see this sell stop, this sell stop, this sell stop, and this sell stop is not taken yet. It means it is generating liquidity on the sell side. Got it? So it is trying to generate liquidity on the sell side. Why? Because the market is about to go lower. Okay, so we have to find a good opportunity to get into the market when the market is actually going lower, right? So we have to be careful because sell side liquidity is there, but buy side liquidity, if we talk about buy side liquidity, it is exactly above this point. Okay, and this particular thing is itself a sweep. Okay, now this fair value gap actually swept into this fair value gap, right? This thing, it swept into this fair value gap. We are on 1 hour time frame, right? So let me just extend this thing. Okay, because according to 1 hour time frame, this is the fair value gap. Now it was the fair value gap was getting touched again, and then it again swept. You guys can see high sweeping. Okay, so when the fair value gap gets swept, okay, it has good chances that the price will come back again and gyrate between this thing to actually broke down again. Got it? Okay, so we can expect something like this. The price could gyrate between this thing if the price wants to go lower, and then it can broke down. Got it? This is what I expect. Understandable? Now this is our expectation of what the price wants to do, because we have sell stop that can be taken. So we will be looking for sell stop. Okay, so our daily bias is what? Our daily bias is bearish. Okay, now is there anything else that we could focus on? Let's go on a smaller time frame to see if there is anything else. Let's go on 15 minute. Okay, now we'll not go below 15 minutes because if you go below 15 minutes, then it means that actually what do you call it, we are not going to go according to bias. Okay, if you go below 15 minutes, then we should only do this when we are trying to form any kind of entries. Okay, now before this market fell down, right, this went up and it went down, then it again went up. This particular thing can act as a order lock. Okay, but I'm really not sure because there was a lot of jargon in here, so we can't say that this particular thing is a order lock. Let's see if the below of this candle, you guys can see this candle, the low of this candle, this white candle. Okay, the low of this candle is exactly being touched by the high of this thing. Okay, so you guys can see the low of this candle is touched by high of this thing, so it is keeping the price below this point. Okay, now we'll wait for the price to show us some kind of break in the market of market structure. So it is going up 15 minutes every time frame, right? Now at least it should come back to the equilibrium point of this particular price movement. Okay, now if you go on 5-minute time frame, like 5-minute time, on a 5-minute time frame, we can see that there is no break in the market structure, right? Okay, so it went down, it took out the buy stops first. So whatever the buy stops were resting above these points, it took them out. Got it? And then it might start going to sell stop. Okay, but this is Monday, so you expect it lesser, that this will go into the direction on like on Mondays the direction is quite opposite. So I'll not trade on Mondays or the half days or till the London session of the Tuesday, because most of the like manipulation happens in those days, so I don't take trades. But still, we are sure that okay, somehow this particular sell stops should be taken, because see, it is generating good. This is not taken by this one, and this is not taken by this one, and this is not taken by this one. It means, and they are way too much near to each other. That is a high conviction. Got it? Okay. So this is the movement for EURUSD. We'll expect some kind of downward movement. Okay, before the price goes up, and then we can expect down movement. That's what we expect. Got it? Okay. This is the movement we should expect. Let's see. Okay, there is also a post market analysis. We'll see where we will see actually the movement went out or not. Okay, it played out in our direction or not. Got it. Now in CISD, let's go on a daily time frame again. Hide our drawings. So we guys can see on a daily time frame, we can see, okay, there's some kind of proper trend line going on. Okay, see, trend line is a retail stuff. See, trend line is a retail stuff. People expect that trend line to be respected, but this doesn't happen. Okay, so let's see. This is the thing. Now we can see we are actually way much closer to the sell stop. See, sell stop, sell stop, sell stop. So all of buy stops are being taken. Sell stops are there. Okay, let me just zoom it out. So sell stops are not taken, but buy stops are taken. It means the price somehow will rally upwards. Okay, so we'll wait for the price to take out some buy side liquidity and then go for a sell side liquidity. Okay, we were not having much confirmation on EURUSD. I think we can have more confirmation of this GBPUSD to go down, right? Okay, now so you guys can see sell stops, sell stops, sells out. Okay, these are built up sell stops, and there's one sell stop. This was got taken. So let me just delete this thing, because this sell stop got taken, and nearest buy stop is this point. Okay, so nearest buy stop is this point. We can expect somewhere. Okay, now this is the thing. Okay, so there's one buy stop. There is, okay, we can keep the buy stop size in here. Can we think about this? So this particular order block, you guys can see this order block kept the price lower than it. Okay. So this order block is useful, and there is, I think, what is this? I think this is a fair value gap, right? Let me just go on for like smaller time frame to see what is this thing. Got it? Okay, so yeah, this up close candles. Okay, this is keeping the price below this point. Now if this is 1 hour time frame, I think this should be a better order block. Got it? This particular up close candles before a downward move, that could be better order blocks. Got it? Okay, so this is the order block, right? And here is a long term low. Okay, this is a long term low. Now these are the long term low, which is the fair value gaps. Okay, if you go back in time, like far much back of in time, you will see, okay, not far much, there are lows as well. So these lows can be taken, plus sell stops are built. It means we have really good opportunity for a sell trade on what, on GBPUSD, right? So we can expect the price to go back when, what's the moment when we can expect the price to go back? So guys, you can see this is the moment of 1 hour fair value gap. It went up higher, took the buy stops, fine, it's fine, it took out the buy stops. Let me just convert into this thing, BSL. When the buy stops get taken, I'll convert into BSL. When they are not taken, I'll keep them like it. So I told you there is a change in the structure of liquidity. Okay, and you guys can see this is not taking out this sell stop. This point didn't take out this sell stop, and when the market again tried to came back, okay, this sell stop was also not taken, and this sell stop was not taken. So you guys can see how clear are those sell stops. Got it? So if there are like very high chances that the price should go and then come back. Got it? Okay, now a recent high could be this point. So this is a fair value gap. Let me change the color of this fair value gap, and yeah, we could do this. So this is change in the structure of liquidity. You guys can see one thing, right? When the market broke, okay, it exactly came back to that point and then again went back down. Okay, so if you see the previous post market analysis, you can see all these drawings working out, right? Okay, now see this thing. This is not taking, because it's Friday. Okay, it's not taking all those things. Okay, and these are like before, these are lines at 12:30 and 5:30 Indian Standard Time. Okay, so yeah, 2 a.m. now the New York session has started. I will want some kind of buy side liquidity to be taken. Okay, maybe this buy side liquidity, this the buy side liquidity will be fine, right? Yeah, this buy side liquidity, or maybe this buy side liquidity, anything, any buy side liquidity will that is taken will be fine for me. Got it? Because there is too much sell side liquidity that is being built up, and because there is too much building up, I think the price is going to take it out very easily. There is one buy side level as well in here. You guys can see that. Okay, there are a lot of levels in here as well. So these buy side liquidities can be taken as well. Okay, so somehow what I expect in this market is if it comes back to this point, okay, where's that thing? Yeah, I at least expect this particular buy side level to be taken, you know, this particular buy side level to be taken at this point. Okay, then a rally downward. Okay, this is the first thing that could happen. Okay, I'll look for a market structure break, or maybe changing structure or delete, or maybe a fair value gap after it breaks down, or maybe it can go above this point, or maybe it can touch back that point. Anything can happen, right? Okay, it all depends upon the moment. Well, there are no if you go on like forex factory and we check out the news, okay, there is like no much there's not any good news, okay. So like there is no not any factor, so let it be, okay. There are not no like there are no news in today. I'm starting, sorry. So there are no news, but yeah, still I expect this thing to happen in price. Got it? So we'll see what kind of entry can be found. Okay, this is our analysis for EURUSD and GBPUSD, and that is it, guys. Take care, see ya, bye bye, have a nice day, and keep studying. Okay, bye guys, back testing.